everyone, it's Angela, and today we're making my layered chocolate mousse cake, which is a hit for anyone that happens to be a chocoholic in your family. Make sure your oven is preheated to 350 degrees as we start combining the ingredients to make the fudgy brownie base layer. Add brown sugar and white granulated sugar plus melted butter, a bit of oil, and we're going to mix these together before adding the eggs, the vanilla extract, the espresso powder, and salt. And that's the last of the wet ingredients. We're just going to mix that until it's evenly distributed, and then we're going to start sifting in our all-purpose flour and the cocoa. And you can see I'm using a fine mesh sieve here. I'm just tapping the sides. When I get down to those last little bits, I just push them through. We're going to fold that all together gently, just enough to mix it without over mixing it so that we don't have a dense brownie layer. Transfer your brownie batter into a greased 9-inch springform pan. Spread it out until it's an even layer, tap it down, and then pop it into your oven. We'll bake that for about 25 minutes until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. Then cool it completely while we start making our mousse layers. Now the brownie base layer was pretty straightforward. So is the rest of making the mousse layers. It just looks like a lot because we're going to repeat this 3 times and add a ganache. What we're going to do with each of these, with the dark chocolate, the milk chocolate, the white chocolate, is heat our cream and allow it to sit with the chocolate, the chopped chocolate, and let it soften and melt. And then you come back like 3 or 4 minutes later and you stir that until it is smooth. I also added a pinch of salt to this, so don't forget that too. It makes your chocolate flavor pop. We're going to mix the gelatin with a bit of water. We're going to let this bloom after we stir it. You set it aside for about 5 minutes and then pop it into the microwave 15-20 seconds on high. Stir it until it's smooth like you see here. And then we'll mix it into each of our chocolate mousse layers, each of the flavors, the dark chocolate, the milk chocolate, and the white chocolate. We'll set aside the first layer of our chocolate, and then I'm going to take the remaining portion of the heavy whipped cream and whip it until soft peaks are formed. And once that whipped cream starts holding its shape, we're going to mix the whipped cream into the first layer of our chocolate mousse, fold it in. It looks really fast here, but I am doing this as gently as possible to reserve the air bubbles that were created by whipping our whipped cream. Then I'm going to spread that first layer of the chocolate mousse onto the cooled brownie base, and we'll put that in there and then smooth it and set it aside to set. We're going to repeat this process with the next few layers. This is the milk chocolate. I add the heated cream, a bit of sugar, and a bit of salt, and I just let this set aside. It takes about 3 minutes for the chocolate to be ready to stir until smooth and creamy. Once you have that, we're going to set this aside and work on blooming the gelatin that we'll mix in next. So mix those together, the gelatin and the water, set it aside for 5 minutes after you stir it. It's going to bloom. We're going to heat it in the microwave 15-20 seconds until it's nice and smooth and pourable there, and we'll mix it in with our milk chocolate layer here. Set that aside while you whip the remaining whipped cream into soft peaks. And then we'll fold that into our milk chocolate mousse layer as gently as possible. And we'll spread this over the brownie base layer and the dark chocolate mousse layer. We'll spread this till it's a nice even layer, and we'll set this aside to set while we move on to making the white chocolate layer. So start with your white chocolate, add the heated cream, a bit of sugar, a bit of salt, and I'm adding some vanilla to that as well. And then do the usual, set that aside and let that melt on its own. We're going to mix it now until it is smooth and creamy. Then add the gelatin that we combined and heated, and we're going to whisk that together and set that aside while once again we make the whipped cream until it reaches soft peaks, and then we fold that into the white chocolate layer to make our mousse as well for the last mousse layer that we're going to add to our cake here. Spread that over the milk chocolate layer, and we'll set this aside to set and then do the chocolate ganache. I suppose it's an optional step, but it really kind of pulls the whole cake together. We're going to do the same thing with heated cream with our chocolate, chopped up chocolate, and let that melt for a few minutes on its own before stirring it until it's nice and smooth and glossy like you see here. Spread that over the top of your white chocolate mousse cake layer after it has set. Push it out to the edges using the back of a spoon until you have an even thin layer of your ganache on top of the cake. We'll let that set aside to set too, and then you can pull the collar that you made with the parchment paper off and add any garnishes that you want on top of the cake. I grated up some dark and white chocolate to add on top here, sprinkle it over and add a little bit of color to that dark top layer. It was the perfect combination with all of the delightful layers of mousse chocolate. My husband loved this cake, and I know that you will too. Give the video a thumbs up if you like the recipe, and be sure to visit Bake It with Love, where there are over 2,000 recipes to help you love the food you make.